All right. I think I got what I need. I'm looking how I need to look. Got plenty of projects to do today. So it's gonna be big, gonna be huge. That's right. I forgot there's like a whole bunch of like crazy bits and bobs today. Oy. What up, JJ? Good to see you, bro. Welcome on in. Hoping a good time and a beautiful afternoon, evening, and morning. Welcome in. What's up, Brain? Good to see you. Welcome to this red side of the world. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently right now working on some big projects right now. I'm going to try to be productive, proactive, and, just going to try to get stuff done, And beautiful Modi, thanks to having off from work for the next 2 weeks. Nice. I also recently gone a 2-week vacation. I'm very thankful for it. I appreciate it very much. And yeah. What up, Scanner? Good to see you. Cleaning your room? Nice. I need to do that myself, honestly, because so last night, chat, did you cancel face stream? No, Brandon, that's gonna be happening in February. The beginning of February is when we're gonna do our face cam streams again. So look forward to that. Yeah, face cam streams will begin on February 1st, and we're gonna try to go for the entire of the month. And also, guys, for those who do not know what I'm talking about, I've decided in an effort to bring about my own sense of self-positivity and also to be a little bit better about how I represent myself, I'm going to be doing an experiment during the month of February to see if I can still grow as a creator despite not using my VTuber model. On Discord, it says stream is canceled. Oh no, Brandon, I just needed to cancel stream in general, just because I had a bit of a moment with myself, and it was not fun. I had to kind of like take a step back for the night because I had a weird like mental moment that caused me to have like a really weird lapse in emotional stability. I'm like, okay. Gonna listen to myself real fast there. So and I'm kind of glad I did because yeah, definitely had just a weird, I just had a moment, I had a moment, wasn't very proud of myself, so I just told myself, okay, you know what? Let's take a second here to, let's reel it back real quick, But yeah, but nevertheless, so guys, just want to say welcome in again. Thank you guys all for being here today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Everything That Is Today. We are currently working out a project right now for the a client over in the Everglades. So we're trying to work on that. Not proud of myself? No, so what I mean by that, Brandon, is like I had just like I wasn't composed. I lost my composure to an overstimulation issue that I had. So I had to kind of work on that a little bit. And I'm just like, okay, I don't like streaming unless I have like a good I don't like doing I'm trying to think of my words here. I don't like doing a stream unless I myself have a good handle on what I myself want to be about, like if I'm feeling like extra sad and depressed, I'm not gonna stream. If I get angry and I'm not even doing any streaming things, I'm not gonna stream. Like I have a lot of like preset rules and conditions that I like to give myself before ever I go live, mostly so that I can maintain a decent quality of character, That to me is the big thing. I like to have a certain quality of character whenever I'm on a stream, because, you know, if you guys come into the stream and I'm all angry and, you know, rah, that's not going to be a good stream for anybody, you know? So it's kind of like a check yourself or you wreck yourself kind of moment. And again, I saw that I had that, and I had to kind of like take a step back and say, okay. So yeah, I probably over-explained it, but that's pretty much the gist of what happened there. So that is pretty much the gist of what happened. Warframe stream coming soon? Potentially, yeah. It's probably going to be on Saturday if I'm going to be doing another Warframe stream. What in the hell? Yeah, usually Saturdays are kind of like my guaranteed Warframe streams. Otherwise, yeah, pretty much it's going to be, we'll see what happens there, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a Warframe stream. My goal is to try to get through a lot of the big main story quest lines, because I really want to get access to like the higher end parts of gameplay. And I've done a lot of main quest lines. I've done a lot of mastery rank stuff. I'm definitely over leveled where I should be in, I'm definitely over leveled to where I should be in Warframe. So I definitely need to get on that. Why is one capitalized and one's not? What the hell? What in the H? But yeah, I got a lot of plans this weekend. I'm gonna try to see. What's going on this weekend, because I've got some plans for content. The biggest thing that I need to do this weekend is I need to record God of War content, because I've been so horribly not involved in my God of War grind that I've intended to do, because I've just been trying. I've been having a lot of like moments. I've been having a lot of moments getting just like a lot more days off. Like January, honestly guys, has not been my month. January has not been my month, and I don't know why. Definitely just something I'm not very like, it's nothing bad for me, but you know, I like having some degree of a consistent schedule, although this month I've had a very problematic issue of keeping things consistent, you know. What? Getting a kill in not Homer. Using Homer as the only source for Greek myth, in my opinion, makes you a damp limp. I don't know the context behind that statement, but all right. Yeah, absolutely no. I don't know where the whole Greek mythology thing or Greek myth thing came from, but you know, I guess each their own. Did you say February? Yes, February is when we're gonna have our face cam time. That's when my birthday is? Nice. That's super cool. What day in February? On February 1st? That's cool. That's awesome. Well, happy early birthday. I think that's super cool. That is very unfortunate and weird. New month, older me. Hey, yo, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. New month, older us, and you just gotta handle it, you know? That's the best you can do, is you just gotta handle the new month. But again, though, happy early birthday. I think that's super cool. There's a myth where Achilles' aunt is also his mother. Cool. I mean, I think it's cool that you know a bit about the Greek myths and all that. I'm just confused as to what brought about that into the conversation and or just in general. Like, you didn't even say hello or good morning. You just came out here right off the bat saying they're cousins, but they're related. It's like, huh? Cool, I guess, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Greeks didn't care back then. The Greeks just want to love. The Greeks just want to love, man. That's all there is to it. Oh, my word. All right. All right. First off, we've got a couple issues here with the... What in the hell? All right, this one we gotta do it as EF, G, Everglades, NP. They can be gay, I have no problem with that, but there are so many. I mean, yeah, again, Greek mythology, man. Greek mythology's Greek mythology. Ain't nothing wrong with anything, you know? And at the end of the day, it's a Greek mythos, so like it ain't got no effect on me. It ain't got no effect on me. Step one of learning how to be a YouTuber. Learn how to read everything out of context to put it eventually in context. That's always my biggest struggle there. Waffles with some cold Coke. Ayo. Waffles and Coke sound pretty good. Tell you what. Sounds pretty amazing right there. Alright, and then we're gonna slap you in the relative center there. I don't know what happened here, but like something somewhere got hella dorked around with, so now I'm all confused and such. Alright, we're gonna shrink that down just a little bit there. It's in the catalogs of women say that they're direct cousins, and his dad is the half brother of things. I'm trying to figure out what the moral of the conversation is here. Like, I think at this point we've all acknowledged that at some point in time, you know, there's half siblings and lovers combined in the same pool pot thing. So yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Let me go back to that one. Which one was that again? All right, Everglades. What the hell? The waffle tastes great. Hell yeah. Love that for us. 1 second, I gotta log into a thing here real fast and try to figure out what the heck's going on here. Oh, we've got stuff to do, got stuff to make. Got a lot of things to do today, folks. A lot of stuff to think. Let's see. Alright, Cloudmaster, guest services. Alright, so can we go over here again? Alright, Cloud. Waffles? The waffles taste like coffee. Then I think you got something else going on there. I'm just mad because people actually like this is okay, but the is somehow worse. Is just a legitimate son of Odysseus is made to marry his father's widow, Penelope, by Athena. I mean, again, underlying moral of the story, it's an old mythos. There's a lot of mixtures of how love and or marital things existed. I mean, you know, to be frustrated and mad on how Greek myth stories were written, I feel like you're making it too deep, you know? You're making it way too deep. Cocoa Dragonfly. Oh, wait, it's Cocoa Butterfly. All right, so then there's that, I guess, and then 23 to 28. So again, I need to double check this because I'm getting hit with all these like super old, super wild issues here. All right, so you're fine. Everglades National Park, yes. This design's kind of weird. It's an old circle that doesn't really match at all what we got going on here. We'll have to kind of let that one kind of be for a second. And then the manatees are fine. Definitely an old master file, I feel like, because some of these changes are pretty egregious. Like, also, there's just like no space in some of these locations, and it's like, oh my god. Like right here, like it's so tight, it's so clustered into it. And then of course you got like this like really egregious tracking problem here. Either accept that Greek mythology is gonna be relationships here and there. But I'm pretty sure it's the most accepted sequel to the Odyssey, even by the Romans. I mean, much like the Roman Empire, I haven't thought about the Greek mythos and the Greek story worlds in a very long time. As I will respectfully not necessarily care how they've written their stories, but I will accept that their stories are very interesting in regards to how they are written and how they are portrayed. Because I don't think there's necessarily a grand theme. It's just, at the end of the day, it's a story. It is but a story. What's up, Bridgie? Good to see you. Welcome in. Alright, put that there, go away. And then we got this dive shop design to work with here. Your mythology, because you're not. It's not time. Alright, I'm getting the sense that you're just gonna be rude and weird about it, so we're just gonna have you, we're gonna put you on a timeout to kind of cool your head, because you're just getting hella heated about nothing. Just getting a little heated over a very, very self-inflicted conversation, you know? Because I don't know what the hell he's talking about anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, fun fact: if it don't affect you in the slightest, we can be chill about it, you know. No need to be all ridiculous. What's up, Jotaro? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here in the stream today. Gross. Gross. Why are these so huge? 90 designs? Oh my lord. What do you mean 90? Looks like I do 50. Gosh, dang it, brother. Gonna have a busy stream. I mean, if you're talking about like busy as in like, you know, population of people, it can depend entirely. Like, I'm not playing any current games, so anyone who's like on the shorts feed just gonna be seeing a dude doing dude guy things, so yeah. Do you do international delivery? So unfortunately, we only do designs that are shops that are located in the United States and or U.S. territories. So as of right this moment, we do not. Be kind of cool, but we do not. It would be kind of cool. All right, 23301. All right, so we've got 65 designs total out of 28 already made. So we gotta make another 35 designs for this particular thing. So we're gonna be a bit on the busier side, but we're gonna get it done. I was kind of hoping to do other things, but oh man, I don't know what those two locations are, Jotaro. So if anything, you may want to forgive my my dorkiness there. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be doing a thing for Curacao, which I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to do that particular type of thing. So, all right. Well, when you're done streaming, go to Google Maps and search Bruma or Manar. I'm bad at geography. I mean, honestly, believe it or not, it's also, I just don't know anything about like multiple other countries, you know, because that's just how it is, you know. There ain't really much more about it. I'm just bad at I'm just real bad at things. Let's see here. Adobe Illustrator, letter C. Letter C. Change. I don't know, like how to. Don't know. Garfield vibe? You know, honestly, Garfield's a mood. Garfield is a mood. Use Curacao alone as much as possible. Dive Division. Curacao. Dutch Caribbean. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this guy. And it looks like we gotta do a surfer here. What's up, Naps? Good to see you, bro. Welcome in. Always a pleasure to see you here in the stream. Welcome to the Everything That Is Today. Why are you being a brat? Alright, hold on. I gotta sign in a quick thing here, guys. Gotta sign into my stuff. Also, guys, by the way, if you guys have not heard or seen anything about it yet, I did make or my editor and I have made a brand new Hightail YouTube video that I think you guys will enjoy if you guys ever wanted to check out and see something pretty funny and hilarious. I'm very happy with what Geldon was able to work on this time around, and hopefully it gets some good views, you know. Open Gundam style. What's up, Miguel? Good to see you. Welcome in. Boku wo napstesu. All right, so we're looking for some kind of a surfer that's not going to be like too weird in the overall visuals department. Like, I don't think we need to have like this like crazy like Cirque du Soleil looking thing. Bro, you gonna play Silksong soon? Unfortunately, Miguel, I'm currently burnt out on Silksong like games. So Silksong's going to be on the shelf for a little while. My current goal is to be playing things like Minecraft, God of War, and God of War Ragnarok. So that's the current lineup. We will eventually play Silksong again, but it's gonna be a while because, like I said, I kind of burned myself out from playing so much from playing Hollow Knight and Silksong back to back to back. And yeah, so we'll get there eventually. And plus, I don't think I'm gonna be able to grow on Silksong for a while anyway, so freaking Naruto arms over here. Let's see. Your next line is what? Huh? Over here trying to predict the future on me. Are you gonna play like RPGs like Deltarune? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have an interest to play Deltarune. Like, I know there's a lot of hype behind Deltarune, which I don't personally understand yet, but yeah, I don't have an intention to play Deltarune as of right this moment. Like I said, my current goal... The hell? What? What? Stand by, chat. Oh, I see. I just wasn't. I didn't finish. I didn't read it all the way. Your next line is Undertale is better. Damn. If you play Deltarune, you'll be backseated to heck. It's a backseating game? Like how? Like I know. I've played Undertale personally, but like how would I get backseated to hell from? Like how would I get backseated from playing Deltarune? Is it just saying, oh, you gotta dodge it at this time, or oh, you gotta collect this item to do more damage, or something? Ugh, don't like that. Surfer icons are weird. I just don't like... I always hate like how silhouettes are like this. Sir, I qualify as a small little goofy banana. Do the bad ending last. Here's how you do everything for optional watching experience. Like, just let a man play the game. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's how like any game that involves... That's honestly just any game that has... some degree of like time to it. Like if I was to play Stardew Valley, you know, like chat, if I was to play Stardew Valley, I would get the exact same experience where it's like, oh, you need to harvest, you need to plant at this day at this time to get maximum money. And it's like, I'm not here for maximum money. Man, this lore's terrible. Crazy. I mean, to be fair, Jotaro, that's also like heavily summarized. Because 2 lore because he fought virus or reanimated when dead. Well, technically it's a 2-parter because again, it's only summarized. Because I actually have 2 models that is a part of one section of the lore, and then Chibi model, which is a part of the reanimation situation. So that's about what you gotta do. Well, actually, false. Your opinions are wrong. I don't like that one at all. I want to do a surfer walking, because like the surfer walking would just make more sense to me. Nerd. Yeah. Nerd indeed. Nerd indeed. You guys know it. If y'all are watching me and you don't realize I'm a nerd yet, then you're either blind, self-delusional, or you're just extremely patient, you know? I always hate surfer bodies, man. Surfer bodies are so annoying to like make work. I haven't thought about Captain Underpants chat in so long. Like that's such like an aged reference for me. I don't like it. We always have like really annoying. Surfers are hard, bro. Surfers are hard. We'll do palm trees, I guess. Because Curacao has... Yeah, Curacao's got palm trees. Why is it the color of the pansexual flag? You know, Rain Dead, I could not tell ya. That's just... These are just the colors that it happens to be. It's nothing to genuinely do with that. Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing neural link. Link established. Rifleman Jack Cooper. You are now confirmed as acting pilot BT-7274. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. No, BT! You guys playing DDR the other day and some kid actually broke his ankle. You know, DDR does that, you know. Dance Dance Evolution, if you're not careful, can break your ankles, man. DDR2 can ruin your life if you ain't careful about it. Totally took the pants. No, expose them. Expose them. Crazy. All right, and then abstract. Circle. 23301. Then C Shack. Yeah, I'll have to go through this and hopefully make some adjustments here. Can you make me a mod or a debug mod? Jotaro, why would I make you a mod? That seems like a silly thing to do. Let's see, where in the heck is... To time spammer before they get banned or ban them. Okay, let me rephrase that. Why would I let you be a mod when you haven't been here that much? Because I have a lot of different I have a lot of requirements that I have in order for someone to be a mod. Plus you were way slower than us viewers. I mean, in most cases, yes. But also, I have mods. Let's see, clipping mask. Nope. Object, clipping mask, release. Clipping mask, release. RIP Iceberg. Yeah, Iceberg doing his own thing, you know, and hey, you know, we appreciate Iceberg. What's the requirements? Well, number one, you gotta be here in the community for a while so that people actually know who you are, aka me mostly. Because I don't give mod to random people usually. Number two, you have to be over the age of 16 and you have to be in our Discord. So that way, if anything is required or I need to DM a mod, I can DM you on Discord. Because it's that easy. And plus, that way you can also read the little rule book so you can learn how to be a helpful mod. One, you gotta send us your parents' credit card credentials. Oh man, not the credit card credentials. Last time I did that, I lost all my capital. You have to also pay a $500 internal fee. I can't really make a cancel. Well, there you go. So, yeah, like I said, the biggest thing with being a mod, honestly, it's not even necessarily the Discord requirement. It's honestly, I'd rather someone I know who's in the stream frequently and often to become a mod versus someone who's like, hey, make me a mod because I asked it, and it's like, no. Also, you gotta be over the age of 67. Ah, damn, I can't even be in my own. I can't be my own mod. Boo. Observatory. Oh. All right, and Curacao. And what if they ban someone for no reason just cause? Yeah. Bro, is the art AI? Good vibes. Unfortunately, some of the art given to me by clients is, and some of them is not. This one, for example, is not AI. But I am not the one who makes the artwork. This artwork is given to me by various clients and or people who've worked with us in the past. So, as an editor, I have to work with whatever is given to me. But this particular art piece that is in front of the screen right now is not AI based. Yeah, no, definitely not. All right, and then correct now. And you refine all the art. I mean, in most cases, I usually just make like very minor edits. I make very minor edits. Let's see here. Alphabet. Oh, what the hell is it? Type, change case. Type, change case. How do I change this? How do I change that particular thing? Hold on. I need to double check this one here and see if I can figure this out. Because I need to see if I have to make the, so the word Curacao unfortunately has a really like special C in its name. It's like the second C and it's really different. So I need to make a modifications here.
Arming raid defenses.
Paladin, thank you for the raid. What's up and what's good? Hoping a good time and a great day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the everything. Pleasure to see you in the stream tonight. But yeah, I hope you had a good time on Warzone today. Hope you had a great time on Warzone. Play some good music. I like the music that I've got going on right now. It's gonna allow me to focus up and not be Not gonna be redunculous. Is the stream on a Mac? The stream is on a Mac, but the recording and the stream itself is on a Windows PC. Hashtag dual PC lifestyle. Why? So I have to figure out a way to incorporate this random little thing, huh? Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to like make the symbol, make the C, I guess. Damn, you so rich. Not really. I wouldn't call what I am rich.
Thank you for following.
Also, thank you for the follow, by the way, over on the purple side. I really do appreciate that, guys. How do I change the C? Let's see here. How to change letters in... Let's see. Double click the selector type. Type tool, edit tool, then use properties. Type to change font. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Illustrator. Special letters. Window type glyphs. Okay. So we're gonna go type. What's the combo here? Type, glyph panel, window type glyphs. Okay. Window type glyphs. Okay, here we go. I was like, there's no shot. That's actually another thing too. Like, it could potentially just not even have the fancy C, which is unfortunate. I'm missing some love. Have a good time, Miguel. Thanks for hanging out with us, and have a great shoe day. And also, as we are currently live streaming today over on YouTube. There are... Yeah, this one does not really... This font does not have the alternate side style, which I don't like that. It's like a tropical retro vibe. Nice. Yeah, no, that one, I made this one a couple of years ago. I made that one a couple of years ago. And it was a good time. It was an interesting design to make, honestly. Okay, what if I do like a... I do like this. All right, I'm gonna have to just... I'll have to do it like this so that like it kinda makes sense. Because unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately that one's just like one of the big things here. The line you see are so... Look at it draw, so you lose aura. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like, the suit... My suit is definitely not... My suit is definitely not entertaining for anyone to draw. I will not apologize for the suit. Because I love the suit. They're touching. It's never been like that though. No, that's even and it's not actions. Has 13. There's a color. That one's 14 layers. It's not actions, it's 14 layers of colors, spacing colors, how it's all. It's not actions. I did. What? No, I did. I made fade type. The fuck are you talking about? That was the one. That was when you made the original fade type. And yeah, I'm the one that made the freaking original type, girl. What you talking about? You did not make that. Yeah, there's always been. It's never been edge to edge. I'm not gonna open my day off with a back and forth argument, because this is gonna be. You did not make that file. I know for a fact I made this one. I made the original life type. Yeah, I made the original life type. You did not make this. It was never about, it's not the actions. It's never had that. I can put it on my mother. You did not make that, God. You clearly did not make that. Yeah, no. Basically, it's just like someone is. There's a lot of things about that, you know. Yeah, there's like one of the biggest things, Chaz, like there's unfortunately a slight difference in opinion on how certain things in design should be made. And yeah, I like to use tools that were existent to us, and we can say, hey, we use this, we're going to use this to design, and using this technology, it's going to make it easier. And there's people in our office who don't like using certain tools to make things easier, and like Like, for example, like with this particular design, chat, this thing has over 14 different layers. And this person's like, we need to not do this the easy way. It's like, you want me to type one word 14 separate times so that there is suddenly a change. We have to spend 20 minutes with one design. It is inefficient and it is unnecessary. That's why I made it as it is in order to make it as, you know, less time consuming as possible. It's not a matter of it being a pain in the butt. It's just a matter of that it's efficiency situations, you know? And like there's a lot of like there's so many things about it. Like it's one of those, like, I look at the design, I look at what they're asking for, and it's like, I guarantee you it's not an action. Work is stupid. Oh yeah, work is annoying. You know? Work is annoying. Alright, this one I'll have to do correct. There's no qualities. All right, so we got Curacao, and then we're gonna go dive division. Oh, maybe I'll do Dutch Caribbean. There we go. Yeah, this design, I don't know why it's like that, but it's not actions. Just because there's a mistake in the visuals does not mean it's an action problem. All right, and then, so then I gotta go ahead and add All right, sorry about that, chat. I had to. Apparently, my uncle found my. Apparently, my uncle found my YouTube channel. So, my uncle found my YouTube channel, which is a very interesting situation. Don't know how I feel about that, but you know, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Sorry, chat. Whenever you guys see me do that, just assume that I'm talking to my phone because sudden things there. All right. Do we have? There's no glyph. All right. All right. Let's do a quick little. I'm hearing about. Yeah, so on this one, I'll have to do a lot of like adjusting and a lot of editing for that. What's up, Jax? Good to see you, bro. Welcome in. All right. Nico, don't the clients give you art, you refine them and fix them? You know, art's made by you. So, the artwork that the artwork that you guys will see, so like this artwork, for example, was made by a different individual, and it's my it's my task right now to try to make adjustments and modifications based on what they want. So like my job is mostly to change the lettering that's on the designs right now. So but yeah, I know some designs are just designed in a certain way to make it look like a photo, because that's just how the art style was at the end of the day. So, you know, I'm kind of surprised. Like, besides my mother, I think my uncle's like the only family member that the only like actual family member that I know that knows that I stream and do YouTube stuff. Well, I think I've talked about my YouTube to my family, but like, I think my uncle's like the only other person I know that actually like follows and potentially like comments and says, haha, that's funny, you know? Like, oh my god. All right, so we're gonna let that go. What's the reorder? Cool. All right, thankfully, like the majority of my list here is already reordered, so I just gotta go down my list slowly and surely and make sure I don't miss anything. And then color cloud surfer. Let's see, go down to the S's real quick here. Color cloud surfer. See. And then this one I think is just gonna be Curacao all the way around. Oh dear Jesus. Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh, we're gonna need to fix that because that's a discrepancy over what we're actually using here. Oh boy. Alright, first off. Alright, and then secondly, type now. Glyph. I'm hoping that this is awesome. Okay, they do have that. They do have the thing that I was looking for earlier. which is the C with a funky thing on the bottom of it. Thankfully, this one has it. I was afraid initially that that was going to be a not going to happen. I just got to try to find it. Okay, so there we go. So now we got Curacao with a pre-built and amazing. Now I just got to make sure that the tail of this symbol is not over the top. All right, so we're gonna do that. Just a lot of Curacaos back and forth and around. I would delete my channel. You know, honestly, like, I think like one of the biggest things about it at the end of the day, you know, is like, I mean, at the end of the day, eventually your family's gonna find your content and your channel and saying, oh my God, oh, hold on. My wife's calling me, guys, BRB. All right, guys, sorry about the wait there. My wife just called and apparently got some okay news from my cat's doctor. So for those who didn't know, my cat very recently just went through colon cancer. They confirmed that she did have an actual like cancerous cells inside her body, and it was good that we removed it when we did. And we also removed her spleen, but the spleen so far didn't seem to have any overbearing situations about that. So that was that. And yeah, so we got through that. That's one less thing to worry about for now, at least. Yeah, just another thing, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think part of that is potentially why I'm also so all over the place with like recent it's like the constant worry of, oh, what else do I have to worry about now? What else do I have to try to afford but can't, you know? Yeah, it sucks, chat. It sucks having to like worry about the Yeah, it sucks having to worry about that kind of stuff all the time, you know, where it's like, oh no, there's a new problem with my animals. Oh no, there's a new medical expense that I don't know if I can actually afford right now. Thank God for insurance, but damn it. There is just so much to deal with and do when it's like, okay, oh man. Oh well. That's the way it goes, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way it goes. You know, you get yourself an animal. Yeah, you gotta go through the responsibilities of it all, because that's what you signed up for at the end of the day. That's what you signed up for. Yeah, I think that's like a major reason why I'm just like having such like a wild and annoying week. It's just like there's just so many, don't know like what to like really think about it, you know. There's just a lot of stuff going back and forth all the time, every 5 seconds, and it's just like, okay, I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this, I'll take that. It's like, oh my god, crazy stuff, crazy times. But you know, like I said, it's that's just the way it goes. You know, that's just the way the news goes. All right, and then we got coal diver cow. Yeah, I'm like so like, I don't know. It's been weird, man. Like things have been weird mentally, physically, all over the place. Just stuff happening, man. Stuff happening. All right, so then we've got crescent moon, boom, and then this one again. Just a big old curacao. Let's see, so we can even get rid of you. Curacao. Oh, damn it. Thanks. Yeah, okay. So now the question pertains now as to whether or not we're gonna have a, let's see, is there a C with a symbol on the bottom of it? That'd be really cool. There is. Yes. Oh, I love that. So thankful for that. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do anything about this, but all right. What is happening here? I don't know what that's about, but why can't I touch you? Okay, I don't know what in the hell is going on there, but all right, let's try this again because this thing's being a brat. And then we need to go over to, where's my capital C? Capital C, capital C, capital C. I know I saw it in here. I just gotta. Cow. And then. Okay. Alright, and then we just change you to 29. Okay. I had to kind of like think about this, like how I was gonna like, I was like trying to think like how I was gonna make this this particular glyph show up, but we got it. Just gotta, this takes a little bit more elbow grease. so then we've got Curacao by itself. I mean, I think that's for the most part possible. I was afraid of this wasn't gonna really like fit, but alright. Crescent Moon, Coastal, and then Curacao. Yeah, the Nico Peter Brad's back. Oh yeah, it likes to be a brat, chat. That's just how it goes, you know. If my computer wasn't a brat, I would probably be a little more afraid, but you know, that's just how it is. You gotta talk smack to the computer occasionally and hopefully get to work because, gosh dang, you know. All right, 132.14. All right, let's go 145. Nope. 141. Let's do 141. Okay, so we need 132 point whatever. All right, so then we're gonna go 137. All right, and then we're just gonna do a very slight and moderately minor little boost in the bleed. Crescent Moon Coastal. I haven't encountered you again. What's up, Auntie? Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Having a good time and a great day. Welcome to the everything that is today. We're just currently in the process of oh, what the hell? I just realized I did that wrong. There we go. Nico raps? Oh god, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the opposite of a rapper. I am too basic for that stuff, you know? Too basic. Alright, Gator Surf, I can do that. Alright, thankfully for the most part, looking at how we're going through this list, we're doing okay. You're not a rapist? No. That's no. I don't like that. I don't like that there, Naps. Hi, Beauty. Good to see you. Welcome in. We're having a good time and a great day, by the way. All right. This one. Let's see. I hope he's joking. Oh, no, he's joking. It's just unfortunately it's not a great joke. Yeah, just I don't like seeing that in my... I don't like seeing that in the chat. Just gonna... Just for the sake of that, I don't want that to be a thing, you know? My jokes are fire. Screw you guys. I mean, to be fair, what's up, Dax? Good to see you, by the way. I mean, to be fair, Naps, those are not my favorite kind of jokes at all. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of those kind of jokes. Like, I know it's you, and I know it's like, you know, being spicy and all that, but I don't like them. Yeah. That's also partly why I don't like those kind of jokes in my chat, so. Hamburger, what's up, 6-7? Good to see you. Welcome in. Alright. Let's see, do we have a glyph that we want to use? There should totally be a thing in here. gonna say, I don't think it has a hyphen above the symbol either. So where? Goodness gracious, there's so many symbols in this font, which I'm happy about that. No, I understand, Beauty, and you do not need to explain anything, you know? You do not need to explain anything. Where the heck is this? I'm trying to find a particular... There you are. Good God. Entirely correlated. No, the thing is, it's just like, it's the line of it all, but yeah. Anyway, without diving into that rabbit hole of a problem, just out of like words and spellings, I don't know. God, there's like, look at all these symbols, chat. Like, there's just not like there's just so many gosh darn symbols in this freaking font. And here I'm trying to find it. Is it like a team of rappers? No, 6-7, it's not. It is not. It's a bad thing. So I can't really see the lines on the legs of your suits. I'm eyeballing it. Oh, I mean, well, Brandon, if you want to have a reference model of my thing, a rapist is the same as a rapper. No, it's not rapist. Yeah. It's not pronounced rapist. Rapist and rapist? I don't know. Can we, okay, really quick, can we like drop it, chat? Like, legitimately? Can we like drop it? I don't wanna have a back and forth about this personally, please. That includes mods. All right, so we're gonna do Curacao, and then I think I'm gonna have to end up doing these jokes kind of, yeah, they're not jokes, they're just, I think what it is, it's a thing going too far. So let's not continue it, please, YouTube. So yeah, if I see it again, I'm gonna start timing people out. So again, let's not get into that whole thing. Bamherg. I don't know why I'm having like a stroke reading that. Bamherger? So the threats come out. Yes. It's more of a promise, not a threat, because again, I don't want that thing flooding the chat. So I ask everybody to please be respectful about the conversation topics on stream, please. So all right, I think we're gonna have to do Curacao. I think we'll do Curacao, Dutch. Is it? I don't know, I can't ever spell like the word Caribbean. I think I'll take my leave with dignity intact before the ban. I don't even know. I'm just gonna let it be. All right, and then Caribbean. So this one we can actually do Dutch, Caribbean. We can keep it overall there. The Kuroko no Basket. I liked Kuroko no Basket actually. That was actually like one of the only sports anime I ever actually like got hella invested in terms of like general watching, because the music was fire, the animation was really cool. I did enjoy it quite a bit. All right, and then 1, 2. Can I get rid of it and just make a Curacao by itself? Probably could, honestly, if I really wanted to. Yeah, I mean, Curacao works here. It's a bit different than what we usually do, but I think it's passable. I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, we got Curacao there, Shaboomba, Shabam. All right. Drawing is almost done. I have the color of the hood in your face. Nice, Brain Dead. And like I said, guys, if you guys ever do want to draw anything of me and or about me, you guys head over to like my Twitter/X page. There is a pinned tweet. Really? Why is everything signed out today? Goodness gracious. Hold on, chat. I'm over here being confused as hell. Like, why is everything signed out? What happened here? Is Twitter deciding to be a booty butt about things for no reason? Okay. What the hell? Hold on. Why is everything being signed out? What the hell? Not allowed to have social media. You know, honestly, that's not the worst thing, though. Oh, for God's sake. All right, well, we'll just, if you guys go to my, basically, moral story, if you guys go to my Twitter and X, you guys can find reference images. And if you guys are in the Discord as well, the Discord also has, I think it's pinned in the art gallery, the art showcase. Yeah, the reference sheet for my chibi model is available in the, it's available in the Discord as well. All right, anyway, back over to this thing again. All right, so then we've got Coral Surf. We already did that one. Crescent Moon, we did that one. And then the Gator Surf. All right, and then over here. Okay, couldn't find myself everything there. Hang loose. And then hang loose, dive flag. Which we have right here. And then with this guy, again, this one's just gonna be Curacao. And then hopefully the symbol that I'm looking for is easy to find. Curacao again. All right. All right, so we managed to kind of get that working out as we need there. No problem, no issues. All right, so there's that. Boom, and then hang loose dive flag. 2301, and then Curacao. I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing and like make sure I'm actually spelling the word Curacao correctly, because like this is gonna throw me off the wall if I, because like I'm gonna be so self-conscious about it, because I'm over here like I gotta find it. I gotta like make sure I'm not like missing anything, you know. All right. Yeah, Curacao. Wait. Okay, I didn't misspell it. I thought I misspelled Curacao. I was about to be like, oh no. All right, and then this one just says we'll be saying Curacao as alone. Curacao. Boom. And then this one. I mean, technically we can totally do this. So, and then Curacao. And again, I think we can get away with like these things being like overall small and such. I'm on your Albert Einstein. Damn. Well, at least you're named after a genius, you know. Wait, Albert Epstein? Oh God, I read Einstein, not Epstein. Albert Epstein. God. Albert Epstein, that's crazy. Y'all are taking my dyslexia to the absolute fucking maximum today. My God. Like I can't tell what you guys are typing in here. Jesus Christ. Oh my word. Literally, I'm over here just trying to like understand things. Like, nah. That's the worst possible name. Holy crap. Oh God. Swear to God, like y'all are just making me be hella self-conscious about reading chat, because like the font is small on my OBS screen, and then on top of that too, I can't read to save my goddamn life. So I'm over here like, bruh. You know, what a hell of a nickname, bro. What a hell of a nickname. You're just old. I'm not old. I just have a brain issue. I'm just brain damaged, man. Like, it's just because I know how to spell has Like, it shows parents don't know how to spell, and it has terrible connotations too. Yeah, he's ancient. No, I'm just stupid, chat. That's all there is to it. I'm just stupid. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what. I've got so much stuff I gotta try to hammer out. Thankfully, I'm thankful I am streaming right now, because I'll tell you guys what. It's so hard for me sometimes to not work, but because I got so much work to do and focus on, I can't really like afford to like not do my job today. So gotta focus up and do my bits and things, you know. So much stuff. All right, and then Curacao. Got to my head twice as a baby, and once my mom, and the other from my older sister. And I'm a premature baby. Was supposed to be born December 25th, but was born on November 1st. Crazy. Can you ban stream to keep spamming? It's not necessarily spam. It's a bot, and it's automated messages for people who are new to the channel. So that's why you're seeing the same thing twice. Is that it's a reminder for people who are coming into for the first time, you know. I think on this one we'll make it. Yeah, but the bot is spamming because I told it, because I'm the one that controls how often the bot posts. So to be fair, I'm the one who's involved with it. So the bots are the ones who are, the bots that I control are the ones who are allowed to, for lack of better words, spam. Stream Elements is the go. I mean, it is a pretty fantastic and helpful thing, so. The memes from whenever I was a kid are much better than now. Oh yeah, no, 100%. The memes back then had personality, and they were like, you know, moderately cognitive. You know, they were moderately cognitive in comparison to memes of today. So some memes are weird. I think what's weird is like a lot of memes today are very audio based. Like they're very like they're always like haha peanuts and then random like, you know, bass boosted blah. You know what's kind of funny though? I feel like the memes that we as adults like the people that my generation, the memes that we have to deal with today it's retribution for all the shenanigans that myself and my generation gave to our parents, you know. And I 100% accept the punishment that I have in regards to just how annoying the memes are. You know, I never would have thought that being a meme, funk. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's like slavery. It's like, what the hell? It's like, that was some atrocious words right there, but then you added the funk music, and now it became a bop. What's up, Fork? Good to see you. How was Hightail? Hightail was pretty fun. By the way, guys, speaking of Hightail, if you guys have not seen it yet already, we have a brand new YouTube video that my editor and I worked together on and made. It's a really cool little highlight reel from our day one shenanigans of Hightail, so if you guys want to check it out, here it is right over here on the YouTube channel. The OG Minecraft feeling is back, and it's called Hightail. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy that video. I think it's really cool. Oh my god, memes and Grumpy Cat and Young Cat, psych. That's the wrong number. You know, Vine was a wild time. Vine was a wild time, and we got so many amazing, like, verbal, like, so many good goated audio stems from the age of Vine. You know, we got so much like goated material from that stuff. I'm 21. God. You stupid. No, I'm not. And that's gonna be annoying. There's always been dumb memes that could be called brain rot. We said 69, 420. We had a bunch of edgelords too. We had the no scope 360. We were the annoying kids back then. There were also some more intellectual memes or social critique memes, but we were equally annoying. Oh yeah, 100%. Like we were menaces to society. We deserve everything. We deserve every like smack that we've ever earned from our shenanigans. Now, granted, for me, I was not the most meme-heavy kid. Like, I enjoyed the memes, but I never really, like, was a part of the meme culture as much as I could have been, you know? And, yeah. No, definitely. I definitely was more the... I was a mentally better... I was a better child in comparison to other people, so... Smack and cease. I was born 2000. Damn. Oh my god, speaking of that, so I saw this meme. I saw this really just unfortunate meme where it was like teachers born. When were you born? 2001. When were you born? 2000. 2003. Other teacher. I was born in 19, and then out of nowhere it's like boom, Jurassic Park sounds. I'm like, are you serious? I'm so old now that I'm gonna be associated with Jurassic Park. Bruh. That's insane. Remember the draw my life trend? Damn. Is Ninko at Unk status? I mean, I'm born in 96, so I automatically pass any and all age verification checks for most items. It's not till 2005 is when we had YouTube. Really? 2005 is when we had YouTube? Damn, crazy. You know what's kind of wild though, chat? Like, in a lot of ways, man, like I have so many like mental ideas about like how the hell I look back in like the world that we used to live in, you know, and like thinking back of like, you know, the era before YouTube, and granted, you know, I was not really in the technology age, you know. What's up, King? Welcome back in. Good to see ya. Fanboy, welcome back in. Long time no see. Like thinking back about like the era and the ages before like YouTube, iPhones, iPods and all that. Like, chat, the coolest thing on the planet for me when I was a child was when I got my first iPod. Not phone, because y'all were crazy, but getting my first iPod, absolutely insane. Absolutely awesome. Like, I felt like the coolest kid on the block when I had my own iPhone. or iPod. And then eventually when the iPhones came out, that was a wild time too, chat. Like iPhones, it was so weird going from a keypad to a touch screen. But of course back then too, screens were like so pliable and so like easy to break. It was like almost not even worth having a phone, you know? Now we're the adults shouting at the meme kids. Yeah. Yeah. King, I'm 29 years old. God, I'm gonna be guys, I'm gonna be 30 in November. Like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened, bro? Oh, man. You know, it's pretty crazy. How old were you when you got the iPod? When did they come out? Hold on. When did the first iPod come out? Oh my God, yes. 2001. So I was 6? Yeah, I was like 6 years old. But you know what? You know what I had, chat? I had a thing called a Zune. I had a Zune MP3 player, and guys, this thing was awesome. Like, I had some of the most goated songs stored away in my Zune. I miss that thing. And my old Nokia phone as a kid survived getting dropped from a fourth floor without a scratch. Okay, Nokia phones were built to fucking fight God. Nokia phones were awesome back then, man. They still are. They still are as strong as they should ever be. I feel like the guy who made the Nokia phone was like, damn, maybe we should have changed up how maybe we should modify the durability. 6 or 7 years old? Yes. You heard me. You heard me. What in the wing ding is this? Like, not even the front screen cover was damaged, just dusty. Yeah. Nah, man, I'll tell you what, technology has honestly changed so much though. Because like, what's really cool about how technology has like genuinely changed over the years is just the fact that like what we as a people have access to is so beyond insane. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we have the access to virtually any form of, we have access to every single form of information we could ever need and or want, all while also being able to disprove or misinformation anything that we want in addition to that, which to me kind of crazy, you know? Like there's just a lot of there's a lot of situations where like people don't really understand that, you know? Now we worry that if we ever get body modification technology, there will be a company asking for a subscription to use your legs. Honestly, what my theory behind body modification futures are gonna be like is I suspect that it's gonna be an exorbitant amount of funds, aka no normal person's gonna be able to afford body modifications. That, or they're gonna have like, donate your legs for science and we'll give you 70% off. And it's like, oh boy, where do I sign? Because we all know that would happen. You know, a lot of y'all would just genuinely put your bodies on the black market if you could have mantis legs and mantis arms and all that stuff. Also, King, I saw your messages earlier. I wish you to the best of your ability, of course, good health and good fortune to the journey that you have coming up, you know? And I hope you don't have to go through it alone. 10 p.m.? Damn, PM's a wild. If body mod ever become a thing, we know we're gonna get cyber furries from day one. I mean, if we get body modifications, I feel like people are just gonna want to change their eyeballs to have like X-ray vision, infrared stuff, and you know, your character is really cool in your background, really cool. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't like this one at all. What are my name options again? All right, my names are Curacao, Die Division, and Dutch Caribbean. Oh, biscuits. I don't like it. What website to get the character? King. So the website I got this from is it's from a place known as vgen.com. Vgen is a very wonderful and fantastic location that has verified human artists. They do not allow AI within their platforms for anyone who's a registered individual. They offer very lovely and very affordable commission prices all around. And I highly recommend anyone who wants to get like anime style artworks or anything involving like VTuber-esque stuff, because they all have very good stuff, you know? And it's a lot safer than going on like Twitter, for example. It's a lot safer compared to going on like Twitter. Hey, Nick, do you stream on TikTok? I forgot. I should fork, but unfortunately, I've had not as good of motivations to stream on TikTok as I should. This weekend, I'm going to be trying some experiments to hopefully do that a little bit better, but otherwise, yeah. I don't want that to be like that, though. I don't like that at all. I don't appreciate it. Not one bit. Because like I don't like it has to have more words in it, but I don't like what the current options are. Hold on. I have to do dive division. There's too much negative space in the design at the end of the day. So yeah, we'll do it like that, I guess, for now, because as much as I want to, it just doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right. I don't like it. And as always, if anyone who's newer here to the community or newer here to the channel has any questions, comments, or anything about the stream or myself, do not be afraid to let me know down in the comments section. I'll do the best I can to answer you guys' questions. But of course, guys, just want to say though, welcome to everyone who's here today, vibing with us, lurking in the streams today. Just as a quick general reminder, ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, we do not, I'll say it again, we do not have plans for a night stream. The goal today is just to do an art stream, get a lot of stuff done, and then I need to get out of my house for a while, you know? Do you get paid for creating that art? I do, King, yes. So fun fact, this is actually my IRL job as a graphic designer. I work for a sticker company in the United States, and I work with gift shops and companies all over the country. And I get to make some pretty nifty designs for various people and individuals. So I get to do a lot of fun things as a designer. And how much? Numerically, because it depends on like what I work on. But like, if you to put it like in a hourly wage, I would say between like 29 and 33 bucks an hour, if it's put into like a money perspective. That's also like me attempting me to like translate that, but yeah, it depends entirely on like what I'm doing. And the fun thing is too, I do get to stream this, so I'm technically getting paid to stream, which, you know, pretty cool overall if you think about it. Don't really know how else to really like put it into perspectives, but that's a lot. It's a good amount, you know. Could I earn more? Oh, 100%. Yeah. My job, my field as a graphic designer, my field overall can be extremely lucrative depending on where I work for, whom I work for, and of course, how much I'm willing to invest in my time with a company or a place, you know, because there's a lot of things that come with my field. And as of right now, chat, I am currently trying to seek new locations of employment, mostly just because I want to mix up my thing, because like one thing that I've recently come to terms with is that like my current job has become unintentionally unfulfilling in my eyes. Like I do the same type of task over and over and over again, and as a person who's been in this field now for over 8 years, I feel like I don't have the skills or the comprehension of my field to know how to do anything else besides my current job. So, it's a lot of like It's a lot of like really, really, really like intense things, you know? And what's really interesting about it is just that like, I've never once thought about wanting to leave this job, mostly just because like what my job allows me to do and allows me to be is in a lot of ways awesome. You know, my job allows me to be a lot of really, really amazing things, and I get to, you know, showcase it to an audience of people, which I really do appreciate and enjoy for the most part, because again, it's a situation where I get to, you know, show people a different side of like a field that is, you know, retroactively very, you know, closed off from the public eye. Because like when people hear graphic designer, they always think about how, you know, there's these website coders who are out here making, like Facebook level things, making posters over Times Square and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of it where, you know, believe it or not, chat, like, there's a lot of it where I want to experience my field in that fashion and in that way, because like to me, chat, I would love to be able to experience my field where I'm engaging in creating something that is eventually going to be, you know, like absorbed by a lot of people. Like for example, like for lack of better words, guys, a dream job or a dream thing I would love to do is I would love to work in broadcast television, because to me, chat, broadcast TV is quite literally broadcast television is a really cool thing, because like for the most part it's it has a lot of moving parts. It becomes such a huge over the top thing when done correctly, and you know, I would love to like work in a thing that just is involved with more people, you know, like working in a job that just has more people, more moving parts. Because I think it's like the one thing I don't like, the one thing I've learned with my current job is like it's a very small world, you know. I speak to the same 3 people, but like lately I just have not had the same degree of love that I've wanted in my job, which has unfortunately changed and altered how I look at my day-to-day task, you know. And it sucks, you know, it sucks when that becomes a thing, because, you know, you never want to have a job to feel bad, you know. Well, welcome back, Brain Day, good to see you. Also, King, do your thing. I'll see you later on. But good luck with what you do. But yeah, welcome back, fanboy. But yeah, no, I'll tell you guys what, for me, there's a lot of parts and pieces to like what's going on in my brain right now. A lot of gotta sneeze. A lot of parts and pieces are just going around in my brain. I'm having a lot of time to you know, debate what my next steps are gonna be. You have something to say. Okay, what do you want to say, fanboy? I'm waiting for you to do it. You don't need my permission to say something that necessarily, so. All right, and then that one's done already. Done. Retro wave pin, cool. I said yes, of course. What'd you say yes to, though, fanboy? You haven't told me what you're trying to say. Or is that the joke? And it just went over my head. It probably went over my head, honestly. All right, and then we're gonna... Oh, okay. Really, it's just the number 5 thrown in there? The hell? Okay. Kind of a funky little thing there. I'm not joking, I actually closed your stream. Okay. Where are my arms? They're currently crisscross applesauce right now, so... Yeah, they're here. They're just crisscrossed applesauce with my legs. Yeah. They're crisscrossed applesauce. Father Nico, I am conversating with thou. I beg of you to lay your eyes upon my artwork. Where'd you end up posting it, Brain Dead? Are you in the Discord? I can't remember if you're in the Discord or not. Yeah, where did you end up posting the artwork? Your youth of tubes. Oh, I see. I always kind of forget like who is and who isn't in the Discord sometimes because it's very different for a lot of people. So all right, let me 1 secundo here. Let me see if I can figure out where it went. Why is it not showing up? Why is your username not showing up? Is your character's face small enough to your real face? No, God, no. If I had these kind of scars, that'd be kind of intense. But yeah. Why can't I see? Why can't I see Brain Dead's chats? Huh. Here, Brain Dead, type in the stream really quick. I don't know why I can't see your chats all of a sudden. Just... Huh. Weird. Okay, I see now. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of the little plug-in for the tail. That's fun. Heck yeah. Good job there, Brain Dead. Good job, bro. I'm gonna give a wild guess and say you play Warframe. I do play Warframe, yes, but believe it or not, that's actually not what my model was originally based on. I would like to say that's moderate convenience. You know? I would say that's moderate convenience. Ugh, this like 5 thing is gonna make it really hard to work with here. I'll have to do it like that because I'm gonna have to leave that alone. Yeah, the freaking fancy symbol of this thing is unfortunately making it really hard to make this design work. Why am I getting hit with like so many back-to-back designs that just don't work, you know? Cause like I'm just like feeling like I'm getting hit with like so many moments where I'm just not loving the artwork that I'm making right now. There's no love. There's no love. I'll just record on my phone because it's the only blue thing I had at the time. I mean, hey, you know, nothing wrong with that, you know? Nothing wrong with that. But again, Brain Dead, thank you again for the lovely creation. I think it's super cool and super cute. got 23301, and Curacao. But yeah, guys, as always, sit back, relax. Thank you guys all for just tuning in, joining us here today for the lovely vibes of the stream. I'm very thankful we have the opportunities to do that. And honestly, you know, I'm trying my best to hopefully you know, do more in the stream, for the stream, and just trying to, you know, make things happen. Trying to do this whole new everything. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to work on, chat. I've got a lot of stuff to try to go on about here. So let's see. Oh, that's right. I gotta do a mini version of that thing too. Nope, that's Retro Wolf. Wave pin. There we go. All right, grab that. 141.4. All right, so that one's that one there. Retro wave pin, and then that's a big old mini right there for us. And then booyah, huzzah. All right, fantastic. Retro wave pin, boom, 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 boom. I haven't seen this design in a long time. Hello. Let's see. Palms, palmettos, palms and mountains. Okay. So we're gonna do palmetto, palmetto, palms and mountain. There we go. All right. So this one, I'm pretty sure we can do Curacao by itself on this guy, honestly. Let's see here. And then survey says we do. Oh, what the hell? Can we have a lowercase c version of that? Okay, cool. I was afraid for a minute there, but we got it. Curacao. Curacao. All right, I do need to do one modification here because I just realized I messed up. I missed the capital C at the beginning of this design here. All right, so we're gonna get rid of all this here, and then we're gonna make you nice and large and in charge. God's almighty. All right, so we've gotten that there. Good. And then slap you in the relative center. So the biggest issue I have with this particular name is like the symbol for the Curacao thing. It's a little bit oof. Nika, can you flail your arms around? I can, yes. Do I want to right the second? Most like right now, no. But I can if I wanted to. So. Also, it's too loud. Crazy. I have no idea what I said recently. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what I said recently. Gonna... There we go. All right. Yeah, Curacao. How long is the stream going so far? I mean, so far we've only been live for like 2 hours right now. So that's watch board 23301. Curacao. You don't have to apologize. You guys are allowed to leave and come back as much as you guys want. So, you know, for a short while, but I'm gonna go away for a long time. See you in the future. Have a good time, bro. Enjoy yourself, and thanks for being here. All right, so we're gonna do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. All right, so now, freaking so much stuff here. Nope, I gotta do the mini version of that guy now. Let's see. Them's the Palmetto style. That should technically be the same. All right, the mini with a little bit of a bleed increase is 127.7. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, then we're gonna make you centered, give or take. All right, got that. Boom. Because I need to get ready for a shot put and hammer throw competition, but I'll probably win because during practice everyone throws like what towels. Hey, you know, Reno, kick some butt, you know, show them how far you can throw. Become bigger, become better. Become built different. All right, and then we've got Curacao, boom. Then we gotta go back over here to Cruiser. My record for shot put, I believe, is 14 meters, and the hammer throw is about 46. You know, I've always wanted to try hammer throw. But I've never had like an opportunity to actually like, give it a go, you know? But I do believe I don't know if I would be any good at it though. I don't know if I'd be any good, but I would definitely, I don't know, I just something about like the sport itself just feels like a wild experience. In a good way, you know? Wild as in like I will never, you know, experience a sport so raw in physical energy as that. Which again, 100% comes down to just the respect that I would have for, you know, the respect I would have for a game like that, you know? Why is there 2 layers? Yeah, because let's see. If I was to do it like so, Curacao. I don't know why the A always throws me off on this design. Like, it just always looks wrong. You know what I mean? All right, Curacao. Just to give it a little bit of a, like 1 point of a little space, you know? Yeah, the freaking tail on this letter is so intense. The A is too tall and pointy. Yeah, unfortunately this font is a little redunculous. The font is a little redunculous. Need a grab stuff so he's not feeling overwhelmed, because good God almighty, there's a lot. The big old things. New rep sample packs. What's this? I need 60 each. Use East Coast, Florida name drops. We will assemble sample packs. So these do not need to be shrink wrapped. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's just something going on. Also, your core should be good and your knees preferably. Wait, what? Oh. I feel like my back will crumble to ashes whenever I pick up my little assist, so you're out of time. Better than me. Micro shot put da-da-da-da-da. Okay, had to read on that one there. Is your balance pretty good and your arms pretty strong? God, no. I'll probably get like maybe like a 10, maybe like a 6 meter shot. Definitely for shot put, maybe like 4 meters. That's probably the best I'm gonna get, is like a 4 meter shot put. That would be me like putting everything in my power to try to do that. Also, of course, be pretty good in your knees preferably. Yeah. What's your favorite way to censor your words IRL? I like saying funnel cake instead of the F word and shovel instead of the S word and so on. You know, honestly, instead of like dropping an F-bomb or an S, I usually like to say biscuits. I'm trying to get a lot better about censoring myself more, honestly. But, yeah. Where are they getting this sizing from, though? Am I British? I actually am not. I don't know why people think I, believe it or not, that's actually the most, like, common question I get on my stream is like, hey, are you British? And it's like, no. Because, like, I never know, like, what, like, brought it about. Like, what brings about the assumption that I am British. There's probably, like, a way that I enunciate certain words more than others. That's probably a big thing about it. Yeah, I get a lot of people who think I'm British on stream. At least like I get at least like once every other day is I'll get someone who's like, hey, you're probably British, right? It's like, no, actually. Far from it. I am the opposite of British. America. And then Curacao. I really enjoy shot put because he had to propel a metal ball with pure form and muscle. He's useful, but if the form is good, you can get pretty far. Oh yeah, I only imagine like how hard it is. What in the hell happened with these designs? Yeah, so let me get those ones because All right, and then let's go over here to Dutch Caribbean. $23,289. What in the hell happened here? I don't think I did these ones, but Palm Beach Mini needs the updated size. Did we ever? I don't know if we ever did update Palm Beach Mini because yes, it's a circular design, but like by technicality, it's What up, Scammer? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Palm Beach Mini. Hold on. Why are you like this? 136.9 versus. He's judging it based on the circle, but not on the actual design itself. Yeah, 136.9. Gotta double check here real fast here, chat, because I gotta work in here. I don't work out period, but somehow I'm still skinny. Have a high metabolism. Hell yeah. You know, honestly, high metabolisms are awesome to have. Definitely gotta appreciate when you got them. Ugh, that's not even right. Hello? Yeah, that's not even correct. What the H? Alright, we need to fix this here. Did I not do this? What the hell happened? Like, what happened to everything? Like, why is everything suddenly either not feeling right or correct, but like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me right now. What happened to these designs? Like, why is there so much of a discrepancy between things right now, man? Just discrepancy after discrepancy. Yeah, because first off, that's not even right. Secondly, what the hell? I mean, that one's a 5,000 order, so it's definitely older, but like... Yeah, because like that, it's disgusting. It's not even looking correct. Yeah, it's not even looking right at all. Yeah, I need to go through this again. What's up, Daffy? Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, and then doesn't have a cut line. Which one? Sunset Waves? There's no shot. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out what the hell is going on here. It's like there's just something is going on here, and I don't like it. Yeah, why is there no cut line on this design? Did someone accidentally turn this thing into a... They did. Somebody turned this thing into an accidental magnet. Gotta wait a million years for this thing to process and be done. Swatch, boom, shabam. Alright. Yeah, let me go through these really quick here, because I gotta figure this out, because things are just like not... Something is just going on. Like, there's just a huge slew of designs that are not being sized properly, sized correctly, and that doesn't feel good, you know? So I want to kind of double check. I need to double check these because something happened here. Something happened with a lot of our designs, like where something is getting like resized unintentionally, or unnecessarily, I should say. All right. So yeah, Clearwater, Florida, yes. Then Clearwater Beach again. That's the regular sized one. Okay. Then the neon turtle. That should hopefully be proper, because I don't know what the hell. Wait. Is this surf style Clearwater Beach? This is, okay. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but something is just throwing me off right now, and I don't appreciate it. And again, I don't know why we're like this, because normally it's not an issue, but for some reason today we're having a real doozy with a lot of these designs, and I don't like it. Okay. Nico very angry. I'm not angry, I'm confused. I'm confused as to what has been leading on to this, like, this never-ending daisy chain of mistakes that have been afflicting myself and my coworkers. Palm Beach, it is the correct size due to the protruding palm leaves. Palm leaves. Never updated the PM. Unless never updated the PM, like I don't remember what the hell. Yeah, because Palm Beach, Palm Turtle. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell? Let me see something here. I feel like there's something I'm missing here, because like there's got to be Snowflake Beach. Pine Tree Beach. Unless we never... Did we change the sizes or something? Yeah, I don't think we messed with the sizes on that one. Yeah, because thank you again for letting us know. I don't know why we have so many missized circles right now, but we will take care of that as we see them. Sorry for the extra work. God damn. Alright, so we got the curacao design there. Boom. And because this thing has a lot of like extra space, we have to do it as Dutch Caribbean. That freaking bloopy symbol is just gonna be so annoying. That gloopy symbol is gonna be so dumb. But we'll figure it out. Alright, Shaka Bro. Yeah, I'll have to figure out if that does need to be modified or not. Like glop? What's glop? Glop sounds wild. Glop sounds weird. I want to do this one because I can. That one might get me in trouble. Yeah, that last playlist might have gotten me in trouble, which is fine. Technically, I just need to have music. You know, I need to have just something in the background to help me get through all this stuff. I don't know, like it's so hard for me to like find like good playlists that are gonna allow me to just, you know, hyper focus into like what I gotta do today, because yeah, I just gotta do a lot. Gotta do a lot of designing and a lot of work tonight, which is crazy. It's like we're already like halfway done with the work job, and I can't tell. Like I keep feeling like I'm not like working fast enough, which is really annoying. Which is really, really, really annoying. Okay, why are you just ever so like a 1/10 of an inch? 252. Aw. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Shaka Bro. Why are we not? 252. It's a minute change, but it's enough of a change to make me realize, hey, I need to do this a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why, like some of these designs are just like really oddly adjusted, and I don't like it. All right, Shaka Bro. Oh, come on now. Shaka Bro. And then I don't know why. I want to make sure it's not gonna bother me slightly. All right, and with a little bit of a bleed, 151.5. All right. All right. Gonna. All right, we'll do this then. Shaka Bro over here.
Mental static, put your
Get that out of my face. Back to here. Yeah, and just because like this is gonna be mostly a adjustment thing here. All right. All right, then Curacao. Come on, work with me here. Eh. That's too much. Alright, so we've managed to kind of get through the majority of this current project right now. The biggest problem is we're getting farther along and I'm getting more and more nervous of whether or not I'm doing this correctly or if I'm making this properly and all that stuff, which is unfortunately just the worst feeling. The worst feeling is when I can't tell if I'm doing this properly and correctly. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the surf style stuff. Shore life right there. And then this is just gonna be Curacao repeating. You know, I really would love it if magically this was already done for us. But unfortunately, I think Curacao is like one of those like locations where we haven't had much luck with in the past. The laser cannon. That dog mean business. The laser cannon. It's like, what the hell? That's a cool scope. Just like, what the hell? I needed that little laughter, actually. I needed that little laughter. All right, where in the H is this? That's little C. I need big C. Where's big C? Big C, I know you're in here. You have small C, but you can't be hiding from me right now. I'm gonna need big C. Let's see here. We've got normal big C, but did they really not make little C with a little symbol in it? I mean, if that's the case, then sure, but... Okay, cool, we're good. I was about to be like so annoyed. You're all smiling, yeah. No, I had a really funny, so one of my coworkers just published this design here, and right off the rip, I thought it was like a laser cannon of some kind. I'm like, whoa, we're getting crazy. Fired a laser. Yes. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's fantastic. That's funny. That was a good chuckle for me. I appreciated that. All right, let's see here. So and then let's do this here. Wait, just notice that your model has ear piercings. Yes. Well, so when you take off my hoodie, this button? Yes. I have 3 piercings on each ear. And a mole. So, yeah. My hair is kind of crazy too. I sometimes forget that I have piercings on this model. Fun fact, I actually have no piercings IRL on my person, nor do I plan on ever getting piercings. Yeah, we'll do it like that. There we go. There we go. Curacao. Looking good, looking fine. This design always throws me off too, because like the word shore life has always been like really messed up. It's always like too damn close to the type, and it makes it like really problematic whenever you have to look at it. All right, and then we've got shore life, and then Curacao. I don't know if I'm scared to death of needles. That's why you just close your eyes and just let it happen. That's why you just close your eyes and you let it happen. All right, and then we've got side bus mini, side bus surf, no, this one's gonna be Curacao. Let's see. I think that I've gotten really lucky with the inclusion of the symbols in this game. I was originally afraid that I wasn't going to be able to, you know, do anything with this, but thankfully I've learned about the glyph panel, which I don't know why I completely forgot what it was called, but yeah, the glyph panel is very nice. We like the glyph panel. It gives us a bunch of more shiny bits. All right, so we've got Curacao. Like one more maybe. All right, and then side bus surf, and then Curacao. All right. When I was 12, I actually passed out from getting my blood drawn. They had to check if I had low iron, and the prick scared the shit out of you. Oh yeah, no, honestly, like even to this day, I'm not the biggest fan of needles. Like even when I go to the doctor, I have to be like, hey, so by the way, I'm gonna be a coward real quick. I'm just gonna look away real fast, because like I am really bad when it comes to like to me, it's the injection part of the needle that always throws me off. I'm not the biggest fan of it because like just watching a piece of metal like, going into my skin, I just don't like the look of it. I have to do it to my dog like 3 times a day. But yeah, no, I have a lot of yeah, I don't mind needles. I just don't like watching the needle. I think for me, watching the needle is worse than the actual needle itself. Everything is bad. Yeah.
Fading into static. Lips bending.
All right, we got Curacao right there. Not too bad. Huzzah. All right. All right, chat, we're getting close to the point of the day where we're going to be doing our regularly scheduled break to try to get some other side pieces and side content done right now. But as always, guys, I want to thank you guys all so much for being here today. Thank you guys all for, watching our streams, and hope you guys enjoy the new YouTube videos that are out. And like I said, guys, by the way, if you have not seen it yet, we do have a brand spanking new YouTube video out for Hightail. So if you guys want to check out that Let's Play series, check out our main channel and all of our other really cool videos that we have. But we also have some really cool indie games on the way, because I'm curious to see how and what we're going to have. So, yeah, this is going to be... yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, guys, again, be awesome, be amazing, be well. We'll see you guys all on the next stream. But of course, adios, sayonara, and goodbye.